Every day you grind, you show up, you give it your all. But no matter how many hours you work, no matter how many side hustles you juggle, you're still living from paycheck to paycheck. Why? That's because it isn't a failure of your efforts. It is a system designed to keep you running and never arriving. If hard work equals success, why are you still broke? You're not lazy, you're not unskilled, and you're not wrong. You've just been caught in a system where success was never the goal, only the idea of an arrival. Some people have stopped trying to win this game and started building an exit plan. Because sometimes the smartest move isn't to keep running faster on the wheel, it's to step off entirely. In the West, they sell you a dream. Work hard, buy a house, get a car, send your kids to college, and then retire comfortably. But behind that dream is a trap. The more you succeed, the more debt you accumulate. The bigger house is a higher mortgage. The better job is a higher tax bracket. The more you earn, the more you owe. And here's the kicker. Even if you do get ahead, your wins are taxed, inflated, and eaten away by rising costs. That's why more and more people are asking, why continue this fight to barely keep my head above water when I could live better somewhere else for less? Before we're done, I'm going to share with you the same framework that I used to start my relocation plan so you can begin to plan your own escape. Stay to the end to find out more. But first, this isn't about the 70s, the 80s, or the 90s. It's about this generation. Let's look at these three professionals and how their economic reality has changed or stagnated over the past 2 decades. First, there's Tom, a teacher in Idaho. In 2000, the average teacher's salary in Idaho was $36,500 per year. But by 2025, it's climbed to $52,500 per year. However, after adjusting for inflation, that's a loss of roughly 7 to 8% of real purchasing power, meaning teachers are earning more dollars, but less in value. Now there's Ellen, a florist in Florida. In 2015, data lists the median floral designer's salary at $28,000 per year. That's about $13.50 per hour. Reports indicate that even after years of experience, many florists in 2024 are averaging $18.50 despite all the years of experience. In real terms, that's extreme minimal growth over decades and still far below living wage levels. Let's look at James, a doctor in Chicago. In 2000, an average physician's starting salary out of college would have been $45,000 per year. That's roughly $350,000 in today's dollars with accrued experience and inflation. Recent data shows that a physician in Chicago now earns around $241,000 per year on average, as per salary.com. That is a real wage decrease of about 30%, even though doctors still earn a pretty good salary, pretty good income. That privilege is eroding. So what does this tell us? Real wages are stagnating or declining, even for the highly educated professionals. Debt, cost of living, licensing, and housing costs outpace nominal wage increase. No matter the profession or more credentials, that does not equal financial freedom. And just when you think you're getting ahead, you get pulled right back. You get a promotion and buy a new car. You earn more and move to a nicer apartment. You don't upgrade your life, you upgrade your liabilities. They taught you to keep up with the Joneses, but the thing is, the Joneses are broke too. This isn't accidental. The system is structured around threshold economics. It's a model that ensures that you make just enough to survive, but not enough to escape. Your credit cards encouraged Your student loan marketed as investments. Your rent increasing. Your wages stagnant. It's a treadmill dressed up as upwardly mobile. Remember that terminology? That's 1990s for leveling up, making moves. Next level living. How about this? Secure in the bag, glowing up. Regardless of the new slay slang, that's the same conundrum, repackaged and sold to us with a different bow on it. But here's the thing. With the cost of living in the West, with the craziness that's going on in today's world, we're not taught to adapt to global instability. We're taught to push through it, to grind harder. But what if the answer isn't working harder? What if the answer is working smarter somewhere else? I started asking different questions. What if I no longer wish to pay sky-high rent to live in a city I no longer enjoy? What if the life that is sold to us can be achieved somewhere else? What if I could build income that followed me instead of tying me down? I started looking at this idea from a different lens. I started questioning everything. Do I need this? Or is it sold to me? Is this dream mine, or is this somebody else's profit margin? That was the moment that Relocate with Revenue was born. Not out of luxury, out of necessity. This is not just about personal finance. It's about liberation. It's about rejecting the lie that your worth is measured by your productivity or by your status quo. It's about redefining your success on your terms. Here's my challenge to you. Start your journey towards freedom, not just financial, but geographic. Because guess what? You don't need to be trapped in a high-cost country just to build wealth. Planning your escape isn't running away. It's running towards freedom. I created Relocate with Revenue Roadmap. It shows you exactly how to start. It's not just a guide, it's your exit plan. Download your copy in the link below. And drop a comment. Where would you like to relocate to? Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to share. Share this with someone who's still on the hamster wheel. It's your girl M. Have yourself a fantastic day. Peace out.